What's going on, guys? So I just wanted to come in here today and I wanted to talk to you about this AWP situation a little bit more. Now, I've got a lot of comments that support AWP and a lot of people saying that they really care about what AWP is saying and what they're doing and how they are, and that they have every right to express their opinion just like everybody else. But I've had a few negative comments, and the one thing that I've realized with all these negative comments is that these people do not know what they're talking about. It's understandable to have certain grievances with certain things that they said. Like, I want to know why they couldn't answer if she was clothed or not. If she was clothed, you should absolutely be able to answer that. It wouldn't hinder the investigation at all. Now, I do understand the nuances between that, but when they decline to answer that question altogether, instead of saying, yes, she was clothed, but we can't get into any details of what she was wearing or how she was dressed or anything like that, it would have probably still caused speculation, but it wouldn't have caused the immediate affirmative. Because when you're asked a simple question of, was she clothed or not, and your answer is, I can't answer that question, it really sets off alarm bells for everybody, right? Your answer should always be yes to that. If your answer is not yes, she was clothed, and you say, I can't answer that question, the automatic response from everybody, including myself, was, oh, since you can't answer it, something was wrong with her clothing that you can't talk about. So little things like that would be like legitimate grievances with AWP and what they said and how they did stuff. And certain people get upset about the way they titled their video and stuff, and I understand that too. I mean, in a respectful sort of way. I mean, yeah, but what do you think Netflix is going to title the video? So there's a counter to every dispute against AWP. There's a counter to the affirmative to, like, oh, well, it's not really as bad as you're making it out to be. But I got this one comment yesterday and I responded to it, but I wanted to make a video about this and list what they said and give my response back to it, because everything they said was wrong. Nothing they said in this comment was accurate. Now, I don't think they were being malicious by trying to lie on AWP. I think they really just have no idea. I think that a lot of people have pushed the narrative that AWP had actual evidence in this case that they were holding out for content. That's ridiculous. I don't want to get into too much of that. I just want to read this comment and read my response to you. I'm not going to leave this person's name in, and I do not want people going through the comments, finding this person and trying to attack them. I don't think they were malicious in any way. I think they were just repeating bad information that they had gotten. So, let's get into it. He says, you're not being fair here at all. I feel like I was being very fair. We all get what you're saying, but the one case thing is wrong. They said they have video and proof, and every single one of AWP said foul play. They all went on numerous channels to blow themselves up, and they did, by millions. You're right, they do great things, but the reason they blew up is because of Kiely, and they let her down tremendously. They don't have to tell us nothing or give opinions on any case, but they went out of their way to keep us engaged and subscribe and donate and to buy window breakers and all this other stuff. To say, yeah, we're just going to agree with accident? No, it's not right, and they should be called out. They found Kiely and told millions of people foul play. You're wrong here. If that's your opinion, you can hold your opinion, but you stated a lot of things that are just not true. Not true at all in any way, shape, or form, and we're going to prove it to you right here, okay? Here's my response. You misunderstood them, apparently. They never, not one single time, ever said they have proof of any foul play.
If you had to guess, I mean, would you guess that there was foul play involved in this one? If you had to guess.
I'm just going. I'll say this: I would not have put that in our title if we thought it was nothing more than an accident. It's open for interpretation, speculation at this point. We hope it's not true. We hope there's nothing more than accident, but we don't know. At this point, we're all speculating as to what's presented before us right now.
I included the clips of them saying exactly what they said. They believe it was foul play. They said they only released about 10% of their video and interviews they had, and the other 90% is other locals giving their opinions and rest of the interview with the roadside assistance guy.
Coming back to the car and floating and if somebody's involved or not. Like I said, if somebody is, we have the entire interview, which will just be like, you're going to be blown away with that one, as well as the full interaction with dad and grandpa, right there at Lakeside versus what we cut down.
They were already a huge channel with many memberships. This case did not blow them up. They blew up well before this. Then they gave their opinion and justification for why they titled it the way they did because they believe there is foul play. They clearly, multiple times, said if someone was arrested or if law enforcement took that route, the route being foul play involved, then they would release the rest of their content in 2 more videos.
It's I mean, I think that everybody's already speculating, in any additional information that I would provide. So, I have to be careful in what it is that we do say and what we put out there for certain reasons. So, we put out what we can at this moment in time, and like I said, we will put out a lot more later on if it goes down in that direction that law enforcement take it.
They never said it was definitely foul play. They never said that they had proof or evidence of foul play.
Act unprofessional or disrespectful and or compromise their investigation. So, we're choosing to be, to play it tight to the vest as well. It's just not going to benefit us by getting ugly. We don't have to. At the end of the day, what happens in the dark will come out to light.
They never once tried to sell anything. They recommended buying a window breaker, but said they didn't have any in stock at the time, but they are cheap and plentiful everywhere.
We've even taken the headrest and tried to, the headrest, as well as another tip is, grab your visor and break it off. Well, first of all, it's really difficult to get the visor off. We showed it in one of the videos, as well as using it and just trying to get out the window. Don't rely on that. I mean, you do need to get yourself, an emergency, window breaker tool. I'm not here to sell them. We don't even have them on the website yet right now. And
they had members well before Kiely's case, and they normally release the videos to members a week early. But on this case, with all the anticipation, they only gave it to members for 2 days before making it public. Not their problem people couldn't wait 2 days and decided to pay for a membership to see it sooner. They always operated off of donations. That's not new to this case either.
We are not here to find out the who or the how.
Exactly.
We did our job, and then we moved on to the next one.
It sounds like you have either made up this stuff in your own mind or listened to someone who didn't know what they were talking about. Literally, every point you made is incorrect, and if you think I'm wrong, I invite you to prove me wrong. Show me where they ever once said they had proof. Show me where they ever once said they know for sure it was foul play.
Everybody needs to come to their own conclusion at this point as to potential, but none of us want to be in a situation where it's defamation.
Exactly.
If it's not true.
Sure. Right.
We hope that it's not, but if it is, then justice will be served, appropriately.
Show me that they didn't rush this video out from behind the paywall 5 days earlier than they normally would. Show me any channel they went on that was equal to their own size. Show me where they tried to sell window breakers from their site, not just saying you should carry one, but they are out of stock at that time. Show me I'm wrong, and I'll do a whole new video about them, but I won't have to because I'm not wrong. I followed this very closely, and I have followed them well before Kiely. They went on everyone's live at first to answer questions because people were streaming their members-only content without permission, and all the shows they went on were tiny compared to them. They have nearly 3 million subs. Zavgirl has 80,000. She had 60,000 at the time they first went on. 10 to Life was the closest with 350,000 subs when she asked Jarrett to come on and answer questions. So show me proof of your claims and I'll gladly post it. My email is southernlogicyt@gmail.com. Now, I don't think this person has malicious intent. I don't think this person just wants to hate on AWP. I think they got very bad information from another source. And I don't understand why anybody would put out that they did any of those things. Because I watched all of those lives. I hope that this addresses everything that people have to say that is not factual. If you want to be upset about them saying they couldn't answer if she was clothed or not, I understand. If you want to be upset about the way they titled the video, I understand. If you want to be upset that they didn't somehow contact the mother and father first when they didn't have their contact information, then, I I don't understand, but at least you have some kind of a grievance here.
Do you have any interaction with her mom?
Not directly, and no, we did not. Coming into the case, mom at the time was heavily protected. You know, she didn't have access to social or whatnot. The sheriff's department that we were speaking to assured us that they were in communication with mom and so forth. So my main point of contacts were extended family and friends.
Right? But in this case, you have no grievance because nothing you listed was true. To pretend that the Kiely case is what blew up Adventures with Purpose is absolutely insane, and you would only say that if you had never watched them before. Yes, they made a lot of money off the video. A lot of people bought new memberships to their channel that weren't members, but those same people left those memberships afterwards. Those same people that didn't care about them before, they don't care about them now. They're the people that are bashing them now. The same people who bought memberships to them in order to see the video and then wanted to cry about the video being behind the paywall when that's just the way it is on YouTube. It would be different if AWP never had memberships where members get the videos early before, and then they put this one on a members only situation where you had to join and pay a membership fee. That would be a whole different situation. Then you could try to say that they were grabbing money. But when they normally release a video a week ahead of time for their members and then a week later release it to the public, and in this case they only did it for 2 days, it's the exact opposite of what you're trying to accuse them of. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope the people who thought that these things right here were true understand now that they just are not. That is not the case whatsoever, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you believe that, but don't believe everything you hear on the internet. It's the internet. This right here, this is from my personal experience watching them and watching all the interviews that they did. And this is somebody who either listened to that half-heartedly and didn't pay attention to what was being said, or listened to somebody else bash them and hate on them and believed what was being said. But it's just not the case. I'm putting together a documentary on AWP to give them a thank you for the things that they have done over the years with the 26 solved cold cases. 26 families that now have closure. And these are the people that you hate. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Hit the notification if you want to be notified when I put my videos out, because I don't think anybody gets notifications for my videos. Have a good one, guys, and we'll see you next time.